Okay, let's just start by saying I have no idea what I'm doing. So if I could do this, you can do this also. All right, so I have here 2014 Subaru Forester XT. It's got almost 250,000 miles on it. Things have been great. The air conditioner stopped working. I come out here, I have the car running, I have the air conditioner on high. And this out here is the air conditioner clutch. This should be spinning, and this wasn't spinning. So the first thing I thought was, okay, a fuse is shot. So I went in, I looked for the fuses were all fine. Next thing I went to look for was a relay. So the relays are in here. If you take this cover off, just a couple of, you just pop this, two little things, pop it off. It has a diagram, and I believe like the relay is this one over here. So what I did was I swapped these two, you just yank them out, and compressor still didn't come on. So I said, okay, maybe it's low on Freon, or whatever, 134A. So when I got home, I took off the high side, and I gave it a little, I just took a little screwdriver and pushed the Schrader valve in. Nothing came out. Like, all right, it's freaking empty. So what I did was next, I put refrigerant, and I also put dye in to see if there was a leak. So this thing did kick on, okay, which means the compressor was spinning. However, the air conditioner didn't get cold at all. And there was no pressure on the high side. The low side was fine. The high side, there was no pressure. So obviously, if there's no pressure coming out of this place right here, means the compressor is not compressing the vapor, all right? Or it's not compressing the refrigerant. So anyway, I took a light right here. Let me turn this off. This is a UV light. And see all that? All that green. So, and it's on the back of the compressor. So the compressor is leaking, okay? So what I'm in the process of doing now is buying a new compressor from eBay. I can buy, this compressor is made by Valeo, V-A-L-E-O. It's 311FJ040. Easy to look up. These Subarus all pretty much have the same compressors. You can see where I put the dye in. You see it over there? And I looked everywhere else. I didn't see anything leaking. I didn't go crazy. I didn't take the front grill off. The evaporator, the condenser coil is behind the grill here. But I didn't see anything at first glance that looked like bright yellow. Plus I see this. So I'm assuming that this is leaking. Okay? So you got two things. You got leaking and there's no pressure building up. So I ordered another compressor, or I'm about to order another compressor from eBay. Same model number. I put 3 ounces of oil in there. One. Come on. There we go. Black thing goes underneath these two. So let's take this off. Big long. So pay attention to how this goes. If this one goes over, under, first one is this, second one is that over, third one is the high pressure line, okay? Next, right off. I bought new gaskets for this. Let's see. All right, there we go. Those two coming off like that. All right. Let's see. Next, with the 4 mounting bolts for the compressor. As you can see, they're extremely tight. So I actually needed a breaker bar in order to get them cracked before I can take them off. I was extremely careful because I didn't want to break anything. So I sprayed a little bit of penetrating oil and used the breaker bar and only cracked them a little bit, sprayed some more oil, and then I went at it and they came right off. You really need to take your time to make sure you don't break anything. There's only 4 bolts. You got to be really careful. If you snap them off, if you snap the head off and you're left with a bolt in there, it can really be a really bad day. So you don't want to do that. All right. It's a chance of getting this. I cracked them all. I learned the hard way. Be very careful not to break these damn things. One. All right, come on out. And I gotta put the bracket on there. Front left, no thread locker. Take the bracket off. This bracket's on top of everything. It's got to go down 14 mLs. Here we go. Loosened. That's stupid. That was a mistake. Okay, the one underneath, another small one. The fuck? Oh, okay. What's going on here? Here I'm replacing the gaskets and the hoses in the high pressure and the low pressure hose. I put new gaskets from Subaru. And I took the old ones off and just put the new ones on. All right. Just gonna clean it. Low side. Let's get this out of here. All right. That's it. That is it, man. It's swapped out. Now I just gotta charge it. See if it holds a vacuum and charge it. Alright, so it's been about an hour. I put the gauges on the high and the low, pulled the vacuum to minus 30, and it's still, I don't know if you can see that, it was blurry. I'm looking through the back of the camera. But it's the same minus 30, negative 30 on the suction that it was an hour ago. So it's definitely holding. That's where the leak was, because it wasn't holding before. Okay, it's about 5 hours later. All right, we're still at minus 30. Okay, I've been running this for 2 hours to try to evacuate the system. It held suction overnight at minus 30. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the Freon in. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this off and remove it. Open, let's close this. Close this. Close that. Sorry, it's so dark in here. Pull that off. Let's put the cap on this. I put some blue nylon in here. It works really well in air conditioning systems to seal it. All right, so this is shut. That's open. Turn the pump off. Let's make sure everything's shut. High side shut. We're not using high side. Low side shut. All right, cool. Okay, let's give it a start. Put the AC on. Turn it to cold. Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it rain? It wasn't raining 5 minutes ago. Should have done this 5 minutes ago. All right. Grab this can of refrigerant. We got to purge this now. Screw this on. I will purge it from up here. Okay. Now let's open this and let's do a thing. Not high pressure build. There goes the compressor. I should have put the gauge, I should leave the gauge on the high pressure like an idiot I am. All right. Well, considering it takes 16 ounces, and this is only 12. Open this. There we go. All right, so we got 50 on the high, 30 on the low. This is empty. All right, we'll get another one. So we did, one of these is 12 ounces. So theoretically it's 12, that's empty. And a starting one of these is with 12 ounces is 15. I used 7. Okay, so we're about a week later. I don't know if you can see this. Temperature outside is 72 degrees, 43% humidity. I'm going to put the gauges back on and I'm going to see what the pressure is. So at 72 degrees, according to this pressure temperature chart here, it should be about 74 psi with this off. All right, so we got 80 on this one and about 75 on that one. All right, so we're close. Now let's start the car up and see what the pressures are with the air conditioner running. Let's do this. All right, let's start the car up. We'll put the air conditioner on. All right, air conditioner's on. Compressor's running. 32, 175. That's dropping down to a little below 30. That's exactly 175. Let me rev the engine a little bit. Get the fan on. The fan is on.